Seeker. When did you last feel unmistakably you? Not the version of you for your boss or your family or the polite stranger in the coffee line, but you. The one who exists when the doors are closed and the world is quiet. Most people spend their lives looking for that person. Everybody is looking for identity like it's a lost key, patting their pockets, searching under the furniture of their past, hoping to stumble upon it. But here's the lie we inherit. That identity is a destination you arrive at, a treasure you find. It's not. I don't think people understand that identity isn't found, it's chosen. And today I'm going to tell you about a choice that changed a life in just 7 minutes. I'm going to show you the quiet test that can reveal who you are by tomorrow morning. So, if you're ready to stop searching, start choosing. I know that feeling of being lost. There was a season in my life where I was a ghost, wearing costumes I didn't recognize. I collected labels like a child collects stickers: successful, ambitious, practical. They were heavy, ill-fitting garments. One night, drowning in the noise of other people's expectations, I sat down with a pen and an empty page. I felt a desperate need for silence, for truth, and in that silence, I wrote just 3 sentences. Not a grand plan, not a list of goals, just 3 quiet truths about what mattered to me right then. Those sentences didn't magically solve everything, but they were an anchor. They were the beginning of a choice. They were the moment I started to distinguish between thinking I was and knowing who I was. We confuse thinking who we are with actually knowing who we are. Thinking is loud, it's the performance. Thinking is labels, stories you've rehearsed, the job title you tell strangers at a party to neatly box yourself in. It's the highlight reel, the curated narrative, the answer you give because it's the one you think people want to hear. It's the echo of your parents' dreams, your teacher's advice, society's deafening script. Knowing is quieter. It has no audience. Knowing is values, the small daily choices you make when no one is scoring you. It's the book you choose to read, not for status, but for genuine curiosity. It's the way you speak to the cashier. It's the promise you keep to yourself. Knowing is the truth you keep when no one's watching. It's not a story you tell. It's a standard you live by. Think about this. In the chaotic spring of 2020, a young nurse in a packed city hospital felt her identity fraying. She was a healthcare hero on the news, but inside, she felt like a failing messenger, too overwhelmed to give families the time they deserved. The label didn't match the feeling. So, she made a choice, a tiny one. During her 15-minute lunch break, instead of scrolling through headlines, she would call 3 families. Just 3. Not as a nurse with a chart, but as a human being. She'd say, "I just wanted to let you know I was with your mother today. We talked about her garden. She is resting." It was a small, repeated act of presence. It wasn't in her job description. No one asked her to do it. But in those quiet 5-minute calls, she wasn't just a nurse. She was a conduit of comfort. She was choosing her identity, moment by moment. Seeker, what 5-minute ritual would the future you thank you for starting today? We are buried in shoulds. I should take this promotion. I should want a bigger house. I should be more outgoing. A student I heard of was drowning in should. He was in a prestigious pre-law program because he believed he should be a lawyer. It was a safe, respectable path. But his weekends told a different story. He spent them wandering his city, taking photos and talking to local shop owners, fascinated by their stories. One day, the disconnect became unbearable. He didn't drop out, he just chose. He started a small weekend project, a blog featuring interviews with these local entrepreneurs. It wasn't for a grade, it was for him. 6 months later, a local business improvement district, having seen his work, hired him as their community coordinator. He didn't find his identity by finishing the degree he should have. He built it, one interview, one story, one choice at a time. He chose to replace shoulds with clarity. If you reached this far, seeker, pause, breathe. You're not late, you're choosing. You're here because you feel the gap between the thinking and the knowing. I, Ghost King, am here to help you turn that noise into choices. I drop new stories and real tools like this every week. If this is resonating, a simple click to subscribe is a choice in itself, a choice for clarity. Stay with me, because in 2 minutes I'll give you the mirror test that bites, the one that closes the first open loop. So try this quick mirror test. Tomorrow morning, before the world gets its voice, stand in front of your mirror. Look past the tired eyes, past the person you're supposed to be today, and ask 3 questions. First, who am I when no one is looking? Second, what do I truly, deeply care about beyond success or approval? And third, who do I want to become, one small choice at a time? Your first answers are fine, but don't stop there. The first answer is usually the script. It's the thinking. So push past the script you inherited. Ask again, for who am I? If you wrote a manager, ask what kind of manager? If you wrote a parent, ask what defines my parenting? Go deeper. For what do I care about? If you wrote my family, ask what value do I bring to my family? Kindness, stability, adventure? Get specific. Replace shoulds with clarity. Replace audiences with conviction. This isn't about finding a new label. It's about uncovering a value. Now, write down 3 tiny actions you can take tomorrow morning that align with that deeper answer. Not big, life-changing plans. Tiny. Like, I will listen without interrupting. Or I will spend 5 minutes in silence before checking my phone. Remember that choice that changed a life in 7 minutes. It belonged to a commuter, a man named Mark, who felt invisible in his job search. His applications felt like shouting into a void. Every morning on his 45-minute train ride, he'd scroll through job sites, his anxiety mounting. He felt like an actor at an endless audition, trying to be the person they wanted. One morning, defeated, he put his phone down. He thought about the mirror test. Who did he want to become? Someone grateful, someone who connects. So he made a choice. He decided to use the first 7 minutes of his commute to send one single, sincere thank you text or email to someone in his life. No agenda, just gratitude. The first day, it felt awkward. The 10th, it felt natural. By the 30th, it was the best part of his day. But something else happened. His mindset shifted from scarcity to appreciation. His cover letters changed. They stopped auditioning. They started connecting. One of those thank you notes, sent to a former colleague, sparked a conversation. That conversation led to a referral. That referral led to a job he loved. The 7-minute choice didn't just get him a job. It changed who he was on the way to getting it. When you know who you are, you stop auditioning and start living. Knowing takes time, practice, and honest, messy mornings. It's not a lightning strike of insight. It's the slow dawn of self-awareness, built choice by choice. It's forgiving yourself for the days you forget and gently choosing again the next morning. It's embracing the mess, the uncertainty, the beautiful, imperfect process of becoming. So tonight, before you go to bed, I want you to make one micro commitment. Choose one tiny action for tomorrow morning that aligns with one of your core values. Write it on a sticky note. Put it on your mirror, your phone, your coffee machine. That single deliberate action is your anchor. It's your vote for the person you are choosing to be. It's the first step out of the audition and into your life. I drop new stories like this every week, Seeker. If this helped, subscribe and perhaps share it with one friend who is also searching. Let's build our knowing together. And to you, the one who stayed until the very end, I see you. You're not just watching, you're choosing. Watch more of my videos. I drop new stories every week, so be sure to watch if you haven't yet. Your journey matters. Now go make your choice. Who are you going to be?